feel like I've been pretty consistent recently with the theme of most of my videos, and I'd say the theme of this training block leading into the meet is being honest and assessing your weaknesses and working to address them and improve on them. And as boring as that idea may get, and just being repeated over and over, I think it really is an important takeaway. Last week I talked about how the boring stuff matters on this workout, and that you have to be willing to put in some of the work that's less exciting and less uh, I don't know, entertaining, I guess. I personally am not a big fan of bodybuilding style stuff. I don't have a lot of personal satisfaction from going in and doing sets of reps and hypertrophic work and that kind of stuff. But I do feel like at this point there is some necessity in it. And I'm a big proponent of simplicity in training when it comes to exercise selection. I think you should base most of your work on the core lifts if you're a powerlifter and strength is your primary concern. I am a big proponent of the idea that the farther you get away from those core movements, the less direct carryover you're going to have. I also think that it's important to realize that that style of training and that understanding only applies when you don't have any severe lacking body parts or musculature that may prevent you from reaching your strength potential in any particular thing. And specifically on this day, you guys saw that I did some high bar squats. That was mostly just some active recovery because my hips were so shot from yesterday's pause squats and the conventional deadlifts that I just needed to get some movement going, and I figured it'd be a good chance to practice that motor pattern. But shoulders and arms for me are something that as a muscle group is pretty underdeveloped. I've never really put much focus into directly working those muscle groups, and so they've always been really underdeveloped. And I feel like my bench press is, I mean, it's clear to anybody that is familiar with powerlifting knows that my squat and my deadlift are all right. They'd be considered higher level by most raw natural standards, but my bench is pretty underdeveloped in that same comparison. And I was thinking about something when I was putting together how I was going to go about this day, and it was the way that I noticed that you don't often find people that are really good at bench press that don't look strong. And what that means is I classify looking strong differently from being strong, but you're very rarely surprised when someone has a big bench. It's not really, they'll show up and say, you're like, okay, well, I expected that guy to bench that much because he looks this certain way. He has really big arms, big chest, big shoulders, whatever. You can be surprised by someone with a big deadlift. I've seen a lot of lanky, non-lifting looking people come in and surprise the crap out of you. And I think I was one of those for a long time, and I encounter that a lot. A lot of people are surprised by what I'm able to do, and I'm okay with that. I don't need to validate, I don't need people to instantly confirm that I can, and just visually notice that I'm capable of the things that I'm capable of, because it has never been important to me. But I do think that I'm at the point now where I need to fix the weaknesses that hold my bench press back, which part of that may be my arm development. I have little baby arms, and that's something, again, that's an easy weakness to identify for myself that I can really work on, and the last couple of weeks have been working towards that. So no, I don't condone filling a powerlifting routine with a whole bunch of isolated arm work unless your arms suck. And that's really how this has gone. The same thing with my shoulders. I mean, overhead work is great. I think overhead work is great for as a strength movement if you can handle it without injuring yourself. I also think that you can't build a bench press routine around your overhead. I think that it needs to be about the bench, and then I'm fortunate enough that I have this extra day where I can put this other work towards those weaknesses. And so that's why this day exists, and that's why I approach it the way that I do. So I hope that's understood by everybody. And, again, I always feel weird posting this kind of content as far as the video, just because it's not something that I find interesting. But if you guys continue to find it interesting, I'll keep posting it up. So go ahead and give me the feedback on that. Like I said earlier, I had some time this week, and I'm going to be getting those Q&A videos done probably in the next day and a half. And just looking forward to getting better and seeing some progress. So thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like rating, share it with your friends. As always, comment, subscribe, that good stuff. If you like the shirt that I was wearing in this, it's that Ben Rice Strength Crew tee. Go ahead and check out the description for where to get one of those yourself if you dug it. Other than that, I will see you guys on Tuesday, and then hopefully with a lot of Q&A videos coming up in the near future. So thank you, and bye.